You earlier heard Gaurav as well, being really honest with his own opinions as well. We're also joined by Mr. Chintamani on the broadcast. Help the viewers understand what might be some of the first few obstacles or challenges when the police is, sort of probing these high-profile cases. And needless to say, it was a red-faced moment for Mumbai police.
Mr. Kabir, good evening. Good evening, esteemed panelists. I would say that the first challenge before the police is to give a good account of itself by vigorously pursuing. And the taste of the pudding lies in eating. They should account for the accused immediately. They have got very important leads. And it's only a matter of time, I would feel, maybe in the next 24 hours, they should be able to get the culprit. But what has come as a very disturbing news, very disconcerting, is that the fire escape was used to access the building. The very fact that he was able to breach the perimeter fencing is bad enough. It is worse still that apart from breaching the perimeter, he was able to get to the fire access and was able to reach Saif Ali Khan's flat. Now, the second thing, if the maid was familiar, when you don't ask for a ransom from an unknown person, there has to be some familiarity, and even that basic familiarity was sufficient for the maid or the domestic help to raise a complaint and to tell the police and at least Saif Ali Khan and Kareena that something like this is cooking underneath the nose. And that could have been perhaps prevented this ugly incident. Obviously, nothing like that happened. This man not only accessed the flat of Saif Ali Khan, but managed to interact with the maid. And also there was a scuffle in which Saif is lucky that he escaped and he's out of danger. Thank God for that. But the police now have a job at hand. Firstly, he was a history sheeter. I am very disappointed by the fact that the history sheeters are kept on a tight leash to the extent it is difficult for them to breathe also because the police are breathing down their necks. The very fact that this history sheeter was able to get away with this is also indication of a very lax police arrangements in the area. And that too after a repeat attack, not only on Salman Khan, on Shah Rukh, and also now on Saif Ali Khan. History sheeters had a field run, and now I believe some other channels are giving the location of the accused. A ball-by-ball commentary is the worst thing that you can do to possibly give the opportunity of the accused to escape. That is never done, and the left hand does not know what the right is doing. First, get hold of the accused, and then come out to the facts, and not vice versa. In this case, as you very rightly said in your opening remarks, the domestic helps are a weak link. In this case, and in very many other cases that I know of, Kabir Sahab, that the domestic helps are the weakest link in the security armor of PIPs.
Pertinent point, Dr. Singh, that you've raised over there. I will take this question to Gaurav as well, but before that, let's bring in Mr. Chintamani into the question, into the debate as well. Mr. Chintamani, this certainly is a wake-up call about lax security protocols, and this is not just about upscale and posh celebrities or upscale areas. This is for normal people as well. Like Dr. Singh pointing out, the history sheeters need to be kept on a leash. They're roaming about, scot-free.
Namaskar, Kabir, and hello to everybody. It's indeed very disheartening to hear about the attack on Saif Ali Khan, and the fact that he's doing better and hopefully he should be fine is very comforting news. There are a couple of elements that one needs to look at. Of course, whatever Singh Saab said makes all the sense in the world. He has the experience and he speaks from that. The police will do its job, but also the way these condominiums handle the security is something up to them. And I find it very strange that a high-profile neighborhood like that, and when we say that crime is increasing in Bandra or Bandra mein kyun ho raha hai, Bandra bahut bada hai. But having said, such a building, prime location or upscale, what have you, cannot have this kind of security. I think there is more to things, and like Singh Saab said that in the next 24 hours things will come to light.
Certainly.
The fact that the guy, if you see the video, the intruder knows exactly where the CCTVs is and he's looking at it. And he also could have very well masked his face. So, if I'm looking at it, there are a lot of things that come to my mind. And what is also very strange or, sketchy is the fact that Saif had to be taken to the hospital in an auto. I echo what Gaurav Chopra said a little while ago, it is a very dicey situation, especially when everything is documented and you're being followed. But the other thing is that this is the price of fame, and unfortunately, sometimes it ends up like this. But we must also realize that. Looking at it from the outside, there's a lot of stardom to it, but at the end of the day, film stars and actors are also regular human beings. They also live in apartments and homes. Security of these kind of spaces is something which is a very, very private thing that needs to be looked at. But yes, it seems very strange that the frequency of these attacks has increased. But also, I don't think we know most of what transpired at Saif Ali Khan's place, because just looking at these visuals, give you a lot to think.
No, you're certainly right. And there's a lot to look up to as well. But that prime question, why no arrest for the last 16, 17 hours, does also put out, different perspective in all the viewers and the residents of Bandra and Mumbai that are watching, all the media outlets. Only talking about Saif Ali Khan's stabbing episode as well. I'm going to take two of those prime points that you raised about the CCTV. This assailant looking right into the CCTV lens. And of course, the auto rickshaw episode where Ibrahim, the elder son, had to take Saif Ali Khan in the auto. Gaurav, would you like to come in on this? I wanted to talk about Saif Ali Khan's bravery as well, because he did hear the commotion, the altercation, and he intervened. And that's when he got attacked as well. Your viewpoints on this brave attempt by Saif Ali Khan to disrupt the entire situation, and the fact that an auto was hailed. Now, of course, I understand Mumbai is an auto-loving, auto-rickshaw-loving, city. I've been there a couple of times myself. I love hailing autos over there. But does this raise eyebrows that for a star like Saif Ali Khan, no car was readily available, and of course his bravery as well? Over to you, Gaurav.
Well, bravery, of course, but which man would not do this for his children, for his family? And uh, it's not like actors are different in any way. Uh, you would not think twice. I would not think twice. Um, and what is the point of playing these larger than life characters on screen? And when a moment of crisis comes in your own life and you're not able to stand up and be strong enough to protect your loved ones. So, yes, kudos to him. But like I said, I would expect this out of everyone. Every man who's a husband, every man who's a father. I think men are sometimes not given their due credit for the fact that they put their own lives at stake on every such occasion for their families, and they should be appreciated for such acts. So yes, kudos to him. Um, the auto point is I think very circumstantial. There must be some circumstance where the auto must be the fastest way to reach the hospital.